Hey there, everybody. Looks like this is running. Alright, so welcome back to some Armored Core again. So I've been doing some playing through this. You might notice like I've got a lot of money. That's because I've been replaying missions to S rank them. Yeah, nothing too interesting about doing that. So we're going to go ahead and speed our way to the next mission here. I could probably show how to do some S ranks, but I'm probably not the best person for that if I'm totally honest with you.
It's a request from one of the Balaam companies.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This job comes from our subsidiary DAFA. The operation will take place in the central ice fields, Yalmar Mine. We want you to stage an attack on the Arquebus survey camp located there. After digging into the ice field, Arquebus launched survey drones to gather data. Whatever they found is sure to contain clues as to the whereabouts of the Coral Convergence. Put simply, your job is to seize the data. We're counting on you, Gun 13.
Yeah, I was putzing with my laptop, so I'm not 100% sure exactly what I'm supposed to be doing here, but we're supposed to attack the survey base, and we're supposed to destroy lots of enemies. Okay. Well, we'll stick with the equipment that we have here right now, but I have bought a lot of new equipment.
Are you still hearing things? Tell me if it happens on the job. I'll make adjustments.
Alright.
Main system activating combat mode.
I would like to get through this chapter to sort of unlock more gear.
Commence mission. Extract the data from the birth survey drones, then get out.
An intruder.
Solo AC. Must be an independent firm.
Could be Balaam's money, no doubt. Intercept!
621. Eliminate obstructions as you see fit, but remember that the data is your priority.
Ow. No point trying to do anything too fancy in your first run with these, I find. The way to get S rank is mostly by going super fast, and not that easy to do if you don't know the mission layout. I thought there was another one around here. See up here?
That makes two.
Okay. Is that a tetrapod? Sure do like throwing these tetrapods at you, don't they?
That's 3.
Alright. Likely be cinders, okay. Inert coal readings make up 80% of the total. Analysis underway is at 20%. Probably not inert then. Sounds bad, given what that stuff seems to do. Blow up the galaxy. Where are these shots coming from? Or there. Not really much point in going over there to kill those guys other than we get paid for it, I guess, but don't really need the money anymore.
AP at 50%.
This should be the last one.
Okay. Some area where they can't get any information. Okay.
You and the AC, what are you doing here?
Reconnaissance.
T's just got home. Shut them down.
2 repair kits remaining.
Ow.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%.
Attention Gun 13 Raven! Looks like you ruffled some feathers. Taking their drones back to HQ. I want you to find them and stop them.
What? Thought I was almost done the mission. That's why I was getting reckless. Okay, cool.
Light shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Probably should also be preserving ammo at this point. Oh. Never mind. Okay.
AC, that must be the independent merc. Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data.
Eliminate them, 60.
Ow. Getting stuck on stuff. The worst.
Wait, put that down.
Uh,
That ship. It's identifying as PCA. It's not subject.
oops. Just jump off a cliff by accident. Okay. So I don't actually have to do anything here.
Independent Merc. Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data.
Eliminate them, 61.
Ow.
Wait. What's that sound?
That ship. It's identifying as PCA. That's not subject guard. But they sent in an enforcement squad. 621. That's an LC. PCA's rank and file, and a big step up from subject guard MTs.
Repair kits remaining.
Cool.
They've deployed drones. Intercept 621. Get onto the deck, 621. Disable the warship by smashing the bridge.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
It's going to blow. Get clear, 621.
Cool. Cool. Well, other than the time that I just leaped off a cliff for no good reason, I think we did that basically the first time around. One of those situations where it was just slightly unclear what I was supposed to be doing. Aerial enemies have always been like a major problem in these games. Every Armored Core has got like air enemies that are a pain.
The closure area is SG's jurisdiction. Why send an enforcement squad in a warship? Special mission, maybe. Or was it? Wait. Over there.
Now I have to fight even more of them. Hooray! Cool.
The PCA, they're coming.
Looks like we got a little too eager, 621. Us and the corporations both.
Well, we could always burn down Rubicon a second time. Okay, I don't know if I got all the secret targets for the scan data. I like to do a separate run for the scan data and one for the other stuff, but...
Your old buddy from the Vespers.
Hey, Rusty.
Haven't talked since we climbed the wall. I'd love to catch up, but I'll cut to the chase. The PCA has deployed its suppression fleet. And now it's laying down the law all over Rubicon. We've already lost several survey bases, and Balam's in a sorry state too. For their part, the Rubicon Liberation Front sees this as an opportunity. Now, if you ask me, they're counting their eggs before they're hatched. At this rate, the Corps, the Rubiconists, and the independent mercs will go down together. I'm sending you a request from the Archibald's group. We could use the wall climbers' help.
Okay.
One new message.
I see you got a call from V4. It seems
Oops.
both sides have been
Damn it.
forced to halt the Coral survey. Check the briefing, 621.
Alright, well, let's see what we got going on. Oh, voice in my head. Still there.
I've picked up a good job for you too. I know you've established yourself as one of the corporation's preferred mercenaries,
That was fast.
but I was
Okay.
hoping you might learn more about the people who live on Rubicon.
I know the games have usually got multiple endings, but the way to get those endings is usually a little bit bizarre. Alright, let's check the mission replay here. I want to see if there's like more data that I missed. I did not. Interesting. Okay, so we killed everything that we needed. Attack the refueling base. Attack Vesper 7. That's interesting. I don't know if these are going to be mutually exclusive. I don't think they're supposed to be. Oh, this is a stealth mission. That's crazy. Which of these do I think I want to do? I'm usually not very good at killing other ACs in this game so far, but part of that's because I usually don't build for it. Actually, I've got the wrong setup slightly here. Let's go into AC design, swap out our missile parts. I've got an all-energy build right now just because if I've got like energy weapons, I focused all of my OC onto that, or OS tuning. So if we look at our attack control here, it's like very heavily skewed towards energy weapons, and then we'll get the other ones as well. But for now, I've got all energy weapons. That makes it so that my sword hurts more, my gun hurts more, and my missiles hurt more. So, let's check the briefing. I don't have to pick it if I do this, I don't think.
We've received a job from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Let's take a look at the request.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer you. The Rubicon Liberation Front is planning to retake the wall from Archibus. And would like you to lay the groundwork for us.
Yeah, you did it once before,
Their
right?
goal is to assassinate V7 Swinburne, the commander of the occupying force. Swinburne has dispatched surveillance squads to monitor for intruders and hired operatives. If our plan to retake the wall is to succeed, you must not be spotted.
Yeah.
We're counting on you to handle this discreetly.
Not thinking that I'm liking the stealth mission aspect of this, so I'll go check the other ones here.
job comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. Here's the rundown. They want you to attack the Jorgen refueling base, a PCA foothold on Rubicon. The target is the energy refinery plant deep inside. Take that out and, well, it ought to slow down their suppression fleet at least. Until recently, Jorgen was one of Balam's Coral survey bases. It only took a day for the PCA suppression fleet to commandeer the base.
Yeah, not surprised given the firepower they had.
You'll also find a number of fuel storage tanks that I've marked as pay targets. I want you to be a walking advertisement for opportunities in destruction.
I do like destruction. Alright, let's see what the last one is. It's probably the one that Walter wants to send me on. That's my guess.
Got a job for you, 621.
Yep.
The Balam Group sent us a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng. We will be conducting a diversionary operation to attract the PCA's attention. You are to report to the Engerbret Tunnel in the Central Ice Field. It's a derelict watch point, slated for restoration by the PCA in the near future. Infiltrate the tunnel, then find and destroy the sensor they're planning to repair. The objective is to distract the PCA and divert forces from their local base. Briefing over. Counting on you, Gun 13.
Well, for now, let's probably do the top one because it seems like it's the least complex. Might also be the most dangerous. Given the price, this is probably the most dangerous. I want to see, like, is there anything that says, like, these are mutually exclusive? Doesn't seem to.
A walking advertisement. You're not their mascot, 621. Just focus on getting the job done.
Well, I mean, their thinking is if I'm rich enough after this, then there are going to be other people who want to take those kinds of jobs.
Main system activating combat.
Not that makes a ton of sense. You just have to offer the same sort of amount of money to all the other people taking those jobs.
Take out the PCA forces and head for the energy refinery plant.
Code 1-5. Contact with AC of unknown affiliation. Suspected corporate hire. Single AC. Terminate immediately.
There will be bonuses for destroying the fuel storage tanks along the way. We should do our best to take them out.
Okay, well. Nope.
Confirmed. Fuel storage tank destroyed. There should be more. Let's earn some extra credits while we're here.
Alright, so these are worth a decent amount, but I don't really care about the money at this point.
Code 5, unaffiliated AC. Moving to terminate.
God damn it.
AP at 30%. 2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
I do not like fighting these guys.
AP at 50%.
Their air game's a little bit too on point, and I have the wrong setup for that.
AP at 30%. No repair kits remain AP.
Yeah, already down all my repair kits. Not happy about that.
You see that, 61? That dome's your refinery plant. I've updated your marker data. Head for the target.
Code 5, unknown AC. Must be after the plant. Code 1-5.
Ow. Oh god.
Vanguard, handle it!
Not feeling this run here. I definitely want to do a sort of equipment swap here to a different loadout. Oops. I'm hoping for a repair kit. Oh, and we got one. Okay. Whew. Stuff already destroyed here. I guess this is from when they invaded?
That's the refinery plant. Do it, 621.
Code 5. Hostile AC sighted.
Requesting backup from the system. Code 7-8.
See, who's still launching missiles at me like that? Is it you? It's you, isn't it? Don't really want to have that at my back, honestly. This feels like the sort of mission that's going to have, like, hidden boxes.
Here is done, 621.
Raven, I'm picking up something in the stratosphere. It's approaching fast.
Probably one of their warship type things again. Oh no, it's
Watch point report checked out.
some armored cores. These kind of look like the same sort of design as those stealth guys I fought earlier.
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
Are these the mech cops? These look like they might be mech cops.
PCA, SP, Special Forces. I can't afford to take chances. 621. Vector Boy. PCA, SP machines. They're highly mobile executioners for priority targets, piloted by the PCA's elites. Focus on one at a time, 621.
That's what I'm trying to do.
AP at 50%.
God damn it.
AP at 30%.
That was some directional change there.
You're a real troublemaker, Raven. That is
I'm so dead.
AP at 30%. Output.
Code 31A, a chief sergeant is down. Target
God,
eliminated.
close.
I've identified PCA SP, Special Forces. We can't afford to take chances. 621, eliminate them. PCA SP machines.
Did he just fire twice there? Nope, not from beginning, from checkpoint. I feel like I just got double lanced. Does that actually have 2 attacks to it?
I've identified PCA SP, Special Forces. We can't afford to take chances. 621, eliminate them. Vectroid, PCA SP machines.
Oh god. Okay. Keeping track of 2 of them at the same time is kind of rough. That is the hard part here.
I've identified PCA SP, Special Forces. We can't afford to take chances.
God. Dodging that is so hard because, like, the thrust on it is kind of coming out at different times.
SP, Special Forces. We can't afford to take chances. 621, eliminate them. PCA SP machines. They're highly mobile executioners for priority targets, piloted by the PCA's elites. Focus on one at a time, 621. Don't let them double team you.
You're a real troublemaker, Raven. What?
Okay, you kill that one first.
Lieutenant is down. Roger. Proceeding as planned.
Stay focused, 621.
AP at 50%. Output.
Okay, we got him. So the one with the lance has to die first. He's just more annoying to keep tracking because he's more mobile. The other one sort of stays more still. So you can sort of keep your eye on him while you're killing the other guy.
They got their walking advertisement, all right.
Still, not my favorite type of fight there. 2 highly mobile targets with a lot of offense is not really an easy thing to fight. Even though they're pretty fragile, honestly. I don't know if I got all the data on that one. I didn't explore around all that much on it. Let's find out.
One new message.
Alright, Rusty, what do you got?
Archivist Group Mercenary Liaison, V8 Pater here.
So,
Impressive work on the refueling base assault. V4 has left me a message addressed to you, if I may. I knew you could do it, buddy. I've got my eye on you.
I like that Pater is trying to do the voice.
We at the Archivist Group expect much from you.
It's a guy with a sense of humor. Alright. I kind of appreciate that. I don't have anything listed in Sortie. That means that the other missions are still there, and I actually do have to do at least a couple of these. I like how I have to kill V7, which is, you know, just one away from that V8 fellow that I just talked to. I don't like the idea of stealth, but I'll do it last. This loadout's been working pretty okay for me so far, and I usually just switch it once I learn what a mission's like and what I'm missing. But I do prefer trying to adapt so that I can use my preferred playstyle, which is this highly mobile, light weapons type build. I could go even like more mobile style, but wouldn't mind also maybe going more offensive with the melee weapons, but it depends on the mission, really. Alright, so we're just here to cause a distraction.
Destroy the old sensor at the end of the underground tunnel. This place may be derelict, but it won't be left undefended. Keep your guard up, 621.
This is definitely going to be the place where, like, I have to turn around to, like, find sort of secret box things, I bet. I'm going to just look those up later, because I don't really want to...
Code 1-5, unaffiliated AC. Attack white.
I don't really want to have to deal with, looking for that sort of stuff here. There we go.
Watch your step. There's a faint choral response coming from the bottom. It must be linked to an underground vein.
Are these landmines? What's going on here? What are you? Okay, so I have to scan to get these things locked on. What are those? They're called generic weapons, but are they even weapons? I mean, they're robots, so it's not like they're civilians or anything.
Gun 13, come in, Raven. PCA ground forces are headed your way earlier than planned. I'm sure they stay busy. You know what to do. Over and out.
You heard him, 621. Destroy the target.
I think they're worker robots. They're just like chilling and minding their own business. Electric discharge, what's that mean?
That's the target. It's protected by a basic shield. Just hit it from the inside.
That looked kind of like one of the treasure things.
Target destroyed.
That was already damaged.
A coral surge. That shouldn't have been enough to... 621, pull out now. Don't touch the coral current. Your armor can't take it.
Code 1-5, target AC spotted. Is who's responsible?
Gun 13, Raven. What's going on? Is that Trevor? Report your status.
We can answer that later. Get out now, 621.
AP at 30%. Code 3-1C. What's the system verdict?
Proceed. How exactly?
Straight up. The coral's coming.
621, don't fall behind.
Cool. Okay.
You made it. Somehow. This job's finished. Head back and rest, 621.
That was weird.
And that coral surge would have swallowed you whole. Raven, must you always put your life on the line?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I get paid for, unfortunately. Like, I'm pretty sure that I'm just, like, literally a sack of, like, meat with tubes in it, basically, at this point. Not exactly what you'd call living.
One new message.
Attention, Gun 13, Raven. I have a message for you from Commander Michigan. Following your success at the Angerbred Tunnel. Sounds like you stared death in the face when all that coral came rushing up. That's one way to light a fire under your ass. Keep it alive for the next field trip. Over and out.
Well, they're taking that in good humor, considering that I almost died, but I guess they weren't the ones who almost died there, so... Yeah, it is literally just do all of these. I don't want to do a stealth mission, man. Okay, let's try something slightly different here. So let's go into AC design. Let's swap this gun out for this one, because this one's supposed to have like a really decent amount of range, the ability to like hit targets at range. And hopefully that's going to be something that can work here. I just have a slight feeling that that might be the case. Normally I actually don't like the stats or attributes of this particular weapon.
You'll need to adopt a different style of fighting.
Yeah, my style of fighting is like, just run straight at enemy, use sword. Apply sword to forehead. Yeah, I'm not gonna like this mission one bit, I don't feel like.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. I've estimated the target's position based on the data we received. Send me results now. Watch out for the surveillance MTs. If they get a read on you, this operation is over. If you pick up a capture camera tracking you, take cover or quickly destroy it.
What was that?
Camera looking this way.
Okay. This is not really a game that was designed for stealth, I don't feel like.
Lost some of the target, it seems. Perhaps he's out on night watch. Look over there. Detected a PC in combat mode. That must be Swinburne, the target.
All these lawless ruffians. They never learn, do they? Huh. This isn't how the Liberation Front builds their ACs.
Target confirmed. It's Swinburne, the Vespers number 7. This is our opportunity for an ambush. Let's go.
I see. Balin. Tired old concern falling. Ugh.
What the? Stop that! Dare to attack me with my back turned! I don't know who put you up to this, but clearly you need to be disciplined. No. I'm Swinburne. I can't lose.
AP at 50%.
What? Let's not do anything hasty. You realize I lead the Vesper 7 squad. I asked you a question. Don't you have any manners?
Okay.
You
Just
need
wait for that shield to go out.
Wait, no, please.
Okay. That wasn't so bad. That was a much different mission than I thought it was going to be. The stealth part was made way too easy because there's no stealth mechanics in this game, so
Let's go home.
worked out okay. Usually, I don't get this mission though, because usually people can just instantly know who like they're getting attacked by or who like a call sign belongs to. I probably missed some of those on that one. I should actually go into the replay thing and check.
How's it going, Walter?
Hard to say. 621's still performing well, but I doubt the voices have gone away. At any rate, whatever the voices are doesn't seem to be doing any harm. For now.
I was asking about you, Walter. But whatever.
Walter is very dedicated to the job.
The coral. You'd better find it. Turns out, our friend's fears were warranted. Don't spend too long dealing with the PCA, Walter. Clock's ticking.
It's interesting that she's friends and she wouldn't just let me through that one area. It's just like, yeah, you know. We need you going faster, but also, like, yeah, I'm just going to throw everything I have at trying to stop you from doing, you know, the thing. Great.
Raven, you have our gratitude for eliminating Swinburne. Some of us were worried that the enemy might have won you over. But it seems we can trust you after all. Glad to be on the
That's definitely not something you can trust me on. I just work for coin.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven.
Was that the end of the chapter?
Records have been updated.
Short chapter.
C-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena.
Okay.
Invite you to further hone your
This is a game where you're supposed to new game plus it because you don't actually unlock all the missions your first time around. Which is weird, but... Yep, okay. Gun for Volta. There's Pater. There's Sula. Sula is a name that I think I remember from old Armored Core games. Yeah, looking at this, that definitely does look like that might be the same Sula that was in the other games. I don't think I remember this person being from anything in particular, but... Part shop hasn't updated, I don't believe, which is unfortunate, but I want to check out the sortie here. There are still missions here. What the hell? Decision. Okay, so I think I have to pick between these. I don't think I can do both. Interesting. But let's check these. Oh, all three of these I still have to get battle logs. That sucks. I'm going to check those out later. I don't worry about those on sort of early runs. Definitely going to do the arena first. Gun for Volta. I don't want this gun for this. Take the laser shotgun. I like that for the arena. One of the things about like laser weapons is they don't have a ton of impact, so staggering enemies is a little bit harder. But they're still pretty high damage, and they're usually quite efficient otherwise. They usually have a lot of shots before they have to really reload, because they don't reload, they overheat.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 17. Entering rank C.
This guy's got some big guns on him.
Subject AC, Cannon Head. Call sign, Gun 4 Volta.
He's got a lot of potential, like, just blows me up and stuns me in one hit. Like, the shotgun has huge stagger, the bazooka has huge stagger, the shoulder grenade launcher has huge stagger. So, very dangerous for me to get hit by this guy. There we go. I could have probably just killed him with missiles because, like, he can't dodge very effectively, and he has a hard time tracking me
Well done.
with those weapons. Like, if I get hit by one of those grenades, I'm dead, which is why I was letting sort of missiles hit me. Because they don't deal that much damage per. The main thing is, like, avoiding those big shots from those grenade launchers and stuff like that, because that's what really would instantly kill me. Okay, let's go in here. Let's see what V8 Pater is about here. He looks like he's a more nimble AC than the previous one.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 16, rank C.
He's got a sword, he's got pulse blasts.
Subject AC, dual nature. Call sign, V8 Pater.
I'm not 100% sure what those weapons are. I can't see the one on the right shoulder very well. That's always kind of the case, though, when you see that, but it's especially bad with how dark it is here. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to lose this one. I am winning, though. It's just I can't land stagger on this guy.
Light end ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. AP at 30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. Right hand ammunition at 30%.
I think I got him. Never remember the terminal armor thing.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, just had to chip him. He just has very high stagger resistance and stagger recovery, so I couldn't get him to the point where I could easily like finish him off or anything like that. And since I would get stunned if I got hit with his melee, I would definitely not want to be like in range there for that. That was a weird one. Okay. Just gonna max out our energy damage. Start working on some other stuff. So I wonder if Sula is about the same as what he used to be. I don't remember him very well, but I'm pretty sure Sula was like a pretty high ranker in some of the previous games. Maybe not. Name seems familiar to me, though.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 15, C. Network instability detected.
Did they just call him A rank?
Evaluation.
I feel like they called him A rank.
Activating combat mode. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yep. I definitely feel like this was a pretty big difficulty spike, and if they're saying that he's not actually C rank and there's a weird thing putting him here, I'm not that surprised. Like, I don't think that Sula is supposed to be a C ranker.
Main system activated.
I don't think it was supposed to be like the top either, but like he was usually like in the top 10, I think. It's been a long time, I don't remember that well. Oh god.
50%.
Doing worse this time?
At 30%.
Yeah. I don't think that he's unbeatable for me, though, as I am. I think I just have to be more prepared for this.
Main system activating combat mode. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Did I get him or did he get me? I got him. Okay.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
I don't remember Sula's lore from the previous ones that well. So I wonder if that glitch part is like a deliberate thing that he does, or if that's something else. Because, like, he was in Armored Core 2, if I recall correctly, and I don't think he should be alive by now. So that's kind of interesting. Okay.
Evaluation Program. Number 14.
Let's see
Rank
here.
C.
These are again relatively
Subject AC.
dodgeable attacks
Call sign. Chatty Stick.
that have like big damage potential and big stagger potential.
Commencing evaluation.
So again, I should be able to keep clear of like the majority of these, although if I get stuck on something in this map, I'm gonna be dead, so. No. Immediately get hit. God. God damn it. Got stuck on something. Those top-down missiles got me. The fact that this guy gets this kind of arena is kind of gross, but you know, I kind of wonder if like you're always expected to fight them on a sort of home terrain one. I kind of wonder what my like arena is if people are fighting me virtually on the leaderboard there.
Main system activating combat mode.
I definitely feel like I can beat this guy, but like ow.
AP at 50%. At 30%.
What even got me there? I think it was Splash. I was playing that one really badly though. Problem is getting too close and you like do get hit by those grenade launchers, so I think you just wait for those grenade launchers, then close in aggressively, and then you've got like 5 seconds before he has anything else, so.
AP at 30%.
God, I was so close there. If he didn't stagger recover like so quickly, I would have had him. So I think that second shot from like the shotgun actually was enough to kill him. It's just
System activating combat mode.
I do think I've got this though. Oh. The thing is, if he like holds back on one of his two like big guns while I'm getting missile pressured, it's actually kind of hard to close in on him without like taking a bunch of damage.
Main system activating combat mode.
I do sort of know that this is like the kind of AC it's hard for me to fight. Like a lot of tracking missiles is not something I like. This is why I used to like having the This is why I liked having the anti-missile tech. Got him. Okay. The anti-missile would keep all that pressure off me while I was sort of zipping around so I could focus on their handheld weapons. But without that, I have to sort of focus on dodging like their missiles as well, which is actually pretty hard to do in combination. Like, that's not really the style that I can go for. And I can't just like tank the missiles like some other people can. Like, if you go for a heavy mech, you can tank the missiles and just dodge with grenades while putting out firepower, and that works pretty well. But not for me. If I'm trying to do that, like, my health just gets shredded down by the regular missiles, and then my poise gets like knocked to zero and I get stunned. So I could try doing the heavier sort of design, but speaking of, I can get another level of damage control now, getting up to 9% damage mitigation, so I think that'll help a bit. And then we can go against this middle Flatwell fella, the de facto military leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 13, rank C, final evaluation.
Let's see here. He's got a lot of machine guns. It's going to be a little bit difficult for me to dodge any of that, and he's also got missiles. Shouldn't be too bad, though.
Commencing evaluation.
Unless, like, this pilot is very fast, in which case this will be a problem.
Main system activating combat mode.
Yeah, he's a very fast one.
AP at 50%.
Yeah, I need different weapons for this.
At 30%.
I actually am just going to outright leave this one. The types of weapons I have are too slow for dealing with this type of target. And I kind of know that, so I have to go into the design here and I have to swap out weapons. This is against the sort of target where you would take this. And I think the shoulder mounts might be fine.
Arena
Like, the weapons that I just have are not fast enough to track this kind of guy.
Main system activating combat mode. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
If I can get him to pop that a bit earlier, then I'm fine, but I might just not have the build, or I might not have the parts for this sort of fight.
System activating combat mode. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Letting that hit me was bad. Should have used my barrier. Don't think it would have mattered too much. I think I want to swap out the missiles. I don't think that they're good against this type of target. I'm not sure I've got the best type of shoulder mounts, though, for this kind of situation. I definitely think that this would be stronger. I have to go for weapons that like are not energy-based, since energy weapons are not necessarily that good against like fast-moving targets, I find. I find the kinetics work better. They seem to travel faster, I don't know why. Or they've got better tracking. I'm not sure what it is, even. Yeah, I'm completely screwed on this run. I have to get a little bit used to it, because like my speed changes when I change weapons a little bit, and the feel of all the weapons also changes, so... God. He did not go stunned, like, at all, man. Okay. Man. Yeah, I don't think I've got the right style for this one right now.
Main system activating combat mode. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
I got a lot closer that time, but still nowhere near. Took him down to about a third of his health, maybe. Yeah, no, that was worse. Okay. I do think that if I don't get through this like a little bit closer this time, I'm just going to switch to a heavier build. So I think that's how I would counter this. Yeah, not really closer that time. I think that the trick to this one is go for like a heavier build. and just be able to tank those shots while carrying, like, Actually, I can do it from here. Let's just try that. I don't have to go for, like, tank treads or anything like that necessarily, but maybe I will. Just try them. I do still want the high gun tracking, like, firearm specialization on these, and these are the highest, so... I don't have any other heads, apparently. Or torsos, I mean. This thing's got a lot more of that. Let's, okay, these are still not quite what I need, but I could do this. That would be interesting. Yeah, I need to swap out these a little bit, but we'll try with what we got here. I don't like this exactly because, like, some of this is not stuff that I actually want to be using, but...
Main system activating combat mode.
Haven't actually bought all the weapons I actually need here.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
I put the shield out, but it wasn't quite enough to block that. Yeah, I need to just slightly buy different weapons here. I'm just going to leave this guy on the arena, though, for now. Well, I could... yeah, no. Let's quit program. I think what we would want to do is buy the... Actually, let's check what comparative impact is on some of these other guns here. Because what we're looking for is just really high stagger on something that's relatively rapid fire that's got that sort of good accuracy. We'd also go like higher risk and go like double Zimmermans, but I don't know if I like that idea. I feel like he could dodge that too easily. Let's just buy a bunch of guns here. Since we can afford to buy a whole bunch of stuff, we might as well just buy a whole bunch of stuff here. We're looking for anti-kinetic defense, so... probably that. I do want to keep the high defense against stuff there. So the tricky part is figuring out like which of these guns are going to be the best for what we're trying to do here, which is get them into stagger really, really quickly. I kind of don't want to have chargeable guns because those are a little bit awkward for this sort of thing. So we're looking for like very high impact, basically. Like these guys are quite high impacts. These guys are very high impacts. These things actually might be the best for that sort of thing. Like these things can fire for a long time before they have to sort of go through their cycle, but let's try like double these things. Actually, might as well just go sort of all in here. Fast, high tracking weapons on like a slow tanky type of thing can sometimes be a nightmare for a faster mech.
Arena combat
A lot of like these big tanky guys usually have slow weapons, which is their kind of downfall against the speedsters, but if they've got high tracking weapons, they can kind of be a nightmare.
Tsubasa. Call sign. Middle Flatwell. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yep, and those top-down missiles are also really good against light guys like that. Like I said,
Target destroyed.
because you can't focus on both things like the guns at the same time as those top-down missiles. It's just really hard. I don't feel great about that one because that was like me building a counter build to get rid of that guy, not like me beating him like with my normal store style, which you know, I think I could have done it if I'd gone maybe with the burst gun to begin with, but
Congratulations. You have surpassed rank C.
it seems like it's better stagger damage.
But our aid has helped push you to achieve greater things. All Might exists for all mercenaries.
Alright, so let's get out of this ugly heap of scrap here, though. Because we're about to go on missions, and I don't have any idea what we're going to be doing on this mission, so... Could be anything. One of the things I've actually had a lot of fun using is this pile bunker, but you need really specific missions for that to be useful. I think I didn't have the right booster on, actually, either. I had this one on, which is the high-efficiency one, but I actually want these ones, I think, for that. A higher performance one. I think I've had that on for a while, though, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, is this actually a new chapter, or did something else happen? No, this is still Chapter 3. Okay. Defend the main missile of the RAD missile battery until the launch sequence completes. Additional rewards for defending sub-missiles. Deactivate all ECM fog control devices and survey Xylem, the floating city. I'm going to do this one.
This is a personal request from a friend. We still don't have enough data to pin down where the coral is gathering in the ice field. According to my friend's sources, we could find some clues here. Xylem, a city floating on the ocean built by the Rubicon Research Institute. Ever since the fires, that place has been abandoned. It's likely hiding secrets about the coral, kept shrouded by the city's ECM fog. My friend's already tried sending in a survey drone, only to lose it in the interference. That's where you come in.
Okay.
To disable the ECM fog generators so that we can resume the survey. Right now, the corporations are preoccupied with the PCA. We can be the first ones to identify where the coral is converging.
What I think is actually probably most impressive about this horrible dystopic future is like how cheap
ECM fog is going to
these mechs are.
until it's disabled. Follow the beacons left by the survey drone.
Like, given what they are, they should cost billions of dollars, and the points, like, the cost to build them is actually not that high. They're like high-performance jet fighters that also have, like, the abilities of a tank. And, like, the weapons arsenal of an artillery platform.
In combat mode.
Raven, the ECM won't interfere with our contact. It's affecting your lock-on range. Keep an eye on your surroundings. This must be a beacon left by the survey drone. I'll use markers to track them. You can use them if you lose your way.
Okay, so, like, what am I looking for exactly here? This is going to be a nightmare to, like, S rank, just because you basically would have to memorize the map layout, which does not sound like that'd be fun. There's water down here. I guess they said it is a floating city, but you know, you probably want it to be floating a little bit higher.
They must have stood watch even after they were abandoned. Confirmed. The control device is offline. Let's keep looking, Raven.
Is this just linear? It feels like they're sort of shuttling you in a single direction because of the way the boundaries corridor you. So maybe this isn't too bad, actually, like, as far as, like, search and find. Because there's, like, such a limited sort of area that it could be in. Because they could have put it, like, anywhere in this gigantic-ass city, and then not given you boundaries to sort of have to deal with.
Intrusion attempt persisting. Normalization process A.
Be careful what you do, Rollins. I'm sorry, Raven. You'll have to rely on your experience.
Yeah, that's an annoying fight. If I've ever had one.
UP at 50%.
Since you only have a limited time before you hit these things, I think you're better off with, like, a very high damage weapon.
Confirmed. Control device is silent. Let's find the next one.
Intrusion detected. Normalization process C.
I'm really happy that I'm getting these guys with the swing on this sword here, because it is actually really hard to land those. I'm just gonna go. These missiles are also not great for flyers. Missed it.
AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining.
I think it's this way. I don't know if I got turned around or not. No. Okay.
The survey drone Walter mentioned? We might be able to extract its data. But
Alright. Xylem remains fully operational. Planetary Closer Administration did their best to hide the place, but I'll find a way there soon enough. The only ones who know where are the PCA and... Cool.
take a look. Wait. Hostile raiders. Fight back, Raven.
AP at 50%. At 30%.
Apparently a third one of these guys somewhere.
Remaining. AP at 50%.
Now we know what happened to the drone. Fortunately, the data we found helps to identify where the last ECM device is. I've set a marker for it. Let's check it out. It's been a long time since we've been on a mission together without Walter.
What the hell's this thing? Dolmain's writing. Okay.
Control device isn't going anywhere. Take your time.
It's probably their way of saying, like, you should explore the area a little bit, but
That's the last of the control devices.
something bad's about to happen, so... Maybe nothing too bad, because they didn't give me a save point.
Do you read me? Do you read me? You've got PCA incoming. Pull out before they make this complicated.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Yes, we're complicating things. So much for subtlety. You'll have to fight your way out. Take them down, 61. I'll clean up the mess.
Definitely do not have the health for this, honestly.
Raven, I've identified some Xylem defenses we can co-opt. Try accessing it if you need support.
I don't know if I actually got that yet.
There. Xylem's defenses now recognize you as an ally. That should help keep the PCA busy.
Do feel like these friendlies are probably getting killed pretty fast, though. But who knows? Much easier with all the support drawing all the aggro off that guy. Oh. That ought to kill him.
Looks like you did it. And VEC upflog's clear too. Now, my friend can get back to surveying.
Don't think we did a great job there or anything, but, you know. Also probably going to check and find that we missed a whole bunch of, like, data that we could have gotten, but...
No new messages.
Why did you tell me that I don't have any messages? The hell?
Raven, the city's defense systems were still in operation after all this time. And stranger still, the PCA personally intervened to block the survey. There must be more to Xylem. And to Walter's friend.
I don't think there's actually too much to Walter's friend, really, but... Okay. Let's check the replay missions, see... Yep, we missed some data. I'm going to have to do that later. Just running around in circles is one of those things that takes too long, so I'm just going to not worry about it right now. Defend missiles. This is weird. Just conceptually speaking.
Long time no see, tourist. I've got a job for you. The PCA's show of force has finally started to affect my own business. Those spineless coyotes jumped at the chance to become their lackeys. Now they're feeling ambitious and sniffing around RAD territory again. Say this calls for fireworks, and I've got something that'll blow them away. The coyotes can be ungrateful, though. They're bound to come running to stop the launch.
Okay, I don't think that I'm gonna want to use these weapons here.
Intercept them and defend the missiles. We'll make sure the coyotes and the PCA get a chance to see RAD's famous fireworks.
Okay, again, I feel like they're going to be far off at the start of these ones. I think that the vertical launch is going to be a bit trickier on a lot of these situations here. I'm not 100% sure about having a sword for this kind of mission. Instead of having another ranged weapon, but... I don't know, we'll see how this goes, and I might switch weapons if this is not a good combo.
It's almost time, Raven. Let's head over. Hopefully the dozers won't be too dosed up on coal to make an appearance.
Yeah, well, not gonna happen. Alright.
Main system activated.
I also get the feeling I'm gonna want, like, heavier frame in general here, but...
We started without you, tourist. Get to your position.
What's my position, though?
Scheduled. I suppose they're an eager bunch.
Where are they shooting at? Okay, I think I'm gonna restart just because, like, I think they already took out one of our missiles here.
Main system activating combat mode.
We started without you, tourist. Get to your position.
We did arrive as scheduled. I suppose they're an eager bunch.
Wait, do I have to
Oh, yeah.
watch
You
the
haven't met-
missile?
Chatty's our systems admin. Doesn't talk much, but he knows his stuff. Anyway, no time for pleasantries. We've got coyotes to deal with. Never thought they'd end up palling around with the PCA. Smart, but not for long. Here comes the second wave. Keep the fireworks safe.
They're coming from the front left side. Intercept Raven.
That's what I like to see, tourist. I almost pity the poor fools.
Honestly, they should have gotten rid of these chest-high walls here that are just sort of there. I do like these plasma missiles, because the way that the spread works, they're like really killing those things that are landing in front of them. Seems like a very good weapon for that purpose.
Look at all those coyotes. Don't let them slip past you. Feeling antsy, tourist? The anticipation's half the fun. We want our guests to enjoy this.
Are there any of them left? I think that got that wave. Nice. Oh wait, what the hell?
Third wave coming from the bridge. These machines look different.
Toy Box Max. One of our spicier products. Take them out first.
Missile launch sequence at 50%.
Chatty's almost ready. Don't fail us now, tourist.
They're coming from 3 directions at once.
We got more Toy Box Max. Don't let any through.
We've lost one citizen.
They're walking all over us. Do your job, tourist.
Huh. These things actually don't take very much to die. That's unfortunate.
Warship? Looks like the bigger dogs have arrived.
Lasers. Don't let it burn you.
Batter up, tourist. You've blown up a warship before, right?
PCA warship destroyed.
That's the stuff. Thanks for the pre-show, tourist.
They really need to armor those bridges a little bit better.
Chief, ready when you are.
You're the best, Chatty. You too, tourist. Here come the fireworks. Enjoy, scumbags.
Tourist, there is the predicted impact point.
So am I supposed to go over there and watch or something?
That was a little off. Well, close enough is good enough for me.
I think you probably have to get like all 3 saved to get like S rank there, but not like I'm going for rank because I can't on the first run. It probably looks better when all 3 of them fire too. Wonder if like the whole platform goes down or something.
One new message.
Cool.
Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for helping with the fireworks show.
This guy was the one that was kind of tricky in the arena.
With you, so don't be a stranger. That's all I had to say. Later.
His name is definitely ironic. Alright. Definitely guessing that that one I didn't miss any, yeah. Okay,
We've also got a corporate job. Check the briefing.
that's what I'm doing.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This military operation is approved by Balaam HQ. Liberation Front took action regarding the Arquebus-controlled wall. Ultimately, both parties were suppressed by the Planetary Closure Administration. Their loss is our gain. There won't be a better opportunity for Balaam to steal the show. We want you to head to the combat zone and eliminate the enforcement squads deployed by the PCA.
Okay.
Be aware that their forces include a new type of craft, the HC. That's why we've chosen you.
Looks pretty durable.
Counting on you, Gun 13. Happy hunting.
The stupid wall keeps going like back and forth so much. Alright, let's check out what this one's like.
This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Let's see what it says.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer you. The PCA has deployed the Cataphract, a special forces weapon specialized for ground combat. If we allow the corporations to seize this kind of technology, things will take a dire turn. We want you to deny them the opportunity. Destroy the weapon first. The Cataphract is a moving fortress equipped with almost impenetrable armor. It incorporates a bipedal MT as its core, making it a highly versatile threat. That MT core is also its vulnerability. Focus your fire there, and it can be beaten.
That is a weird...
What do you say?
That is a weird weakness, but okay. Alright, so I don't know 100% what to do here, if I'm totally honest with you. I'm gonna pick this one, I feel like. I don't know if decision or means that like we can only do one of these 2 missions or if there's a decision within the mission.
That's fine.
Either way, it's going to be a little bit weird. Because I don't know where the story's going to branch or how it lets you sort of go back and redo it. Like, do I have to do a full playthrough like to get all the endings? I hope not. Hopefully it lets you skip to certain parts in future playthroughs or something like that, but...
Main system activated.
Oh boy, here we are again.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying
Code 1-5, Solo AC.
I've got the wrong weapon equipped here.
Independent Merc, Germany.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful, Raven.
They've got the number 621. It'd be reckless to rush in.
Code 31A, sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
They're piggybacking on SG's bilious link. Not the most secure of lines. There. I've made sure they can't call home for help. The rest is up to you.
Who's this over here? Okay.
Code 5, target for termination sighting. Engage.
Heavy fire.
Cool.
Area's all clear. Keep moving, 61. We're getting readings from inside the wall.
2 repair kits remaining.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
We're entering the structure.
Code 1-5. Target has reached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units. External comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
I do kind of feel like this is partly just to recycle levels that they've sent us here so many times.
Code 5, solo AC. Engaging. Code 2-3, attending C.
Cover the warrant officer's HC.
That AC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
That's the new HC. Stay sharp, 61.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
Ow. Dead.
Target terminated. Comms team, come in.
Man, I have to just restart this from the beginning. Oh shoot, I've got the wrong weapon still. Shoot. Okay. I'm not doing like long-range sniping, so that's why I don't really want this particular missile launcher.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5, solo AC. An independent merc, moving to terminate.
SG. Never handle loss. Careful, Rick.
They got the number, 61. Enemy reckless to rush in.
Code 3-1A. Sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
Piggybacking on SG's Melius link. Not the most secure of lines. There.
Code 5, target for termination sighting. Engaging.
They're equipped for heavy fire.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
This area's all clear.
Cool, cool.
Keep moving, 61. We're getting readings from inside the wall.
We're entering the structure.
Code 1-5. Target has reached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units. External comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
So when I die here, I'm just gonna switch weapons, because that's what I forgot to do last time.
Code 5, solo AC. Engaging.
Code 2-3, attending C. That AC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
That's the new HC. Stay sharp, 61.
AP at 50%.
That comms interference must have been your work too, interloper. Corpses lurk your open space. Violate the
Ouch.
law, you'll pay the price.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
God.
50%.
Nope.
Terminated. Comms team, come in.
Okay, no, I'm gonna switch weapons. This one, like I said, it's for long range sniping, and this is not what we're doing here.
Activating combat mode.
Quit mission, different weapon. Hopefully this hasn't, like, knocked out my ability to do the other one, but we'll find out. Okay, so I basically just have to replace this. The other weapon's doing okay, I guess. Plasma rifle, I'm considering. Let's take the laser shotgun, I think. Okay, so this still remains here.
Seems bait.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the
Code 1-5, solo AC.
An independent merc. Terminate.
Be careful, Raven.
They've got the numbers, 61. Enemy reckless to rush in.
Code 3-1A, sustaining damage. Requesting backup. Code 7-8. Code 5, target for termination sighted.
Shotgun's just much better for this kind of work.
LCs. They're equipped for heavy fire.
Where are they? Don't like these enemies that go aerial so much. Cramps my style a bit.
AP at 50%.
This area's all clear. Keep moving, 61. We're getting readings from inside.
Taking way too much damage. But
Repair kits remaining.
hopefully we'll be a bit healthier in this next section, because it's a lot of close quarters fighting, and the shotgun should be way better.
They're entering the structure.
Code 1-5. Target has breached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units, external comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
Just jumps at me, gets shotgunned.
Light end ammunition at 50%.
This is the problem with shotgun, is it does run out of ammo very fast.
Code 5, solo AC. Engaging.
Code 2-3, attending C.
Cover the warrant officer's HC.
That HC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
Military cruiser at station HC 4
That's the new HC. Stay sharp, 621.
The hell?
50%. No repair kits remaining. Light
That comms interference must have been your work too, interloper. Corpse and mercs, you're all the same. Violate the law, you'll pay the price.
Oh god.
50%.
Getting stuck in those damn corners.
Target terminated.
I wonder if I can just keep going through that, like, little tunnel there. Probably not going to be, like, the best area to be, but
Activating combat mode.
I need to take less damage on this, like, first middle fight. Not this one, but, like...
Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the
Code 1-5, solo AC.
An independent merc. Terminate.
SG and are heavily armed. Be careful with them.
They've got the numbers 621. It'd be reckless to rush in.
Code 31A, sustaining damage. Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
Piggybacking on SG's badass link. Not the most
Took too much damage even on those guys this time.
Code 5, target for
I have to get better at everything, basically. Right now.
They're equipped for heavy fire.
Yeah, I know. So many, like, 2-on-1s or, like, 4-on-1s that are, like, actually pretty rough.
commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying
Code 1-5, solo AC.
an independent merc. We determine.
SG and are heavily armed. Be careful, Raven.
Let's just get in close.
It'd be reckless to rush in.
Code 31A, sustaining damage. Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
Piggybacking on SG's Bellius link. Not the most secure of lines. There.
Code 5, target for termination sighted. Engaging.
LCs. They're equipped for heavy fire.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, no. Getting actually worse. I need to probably take a bit of a break here. Let's actually try and think about doing this from assembly. Could try to swap to the Zimmermans, but like I said, we've got all our focus sort of on energy weapons. Could do is just take like a quick breather, walk around and drink some water. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, we're back. So, thinking about it like pretty quickly here, I think what we want to do is definitely a different ranged weapon. Not 100% sure like if this is going to actually work better for what we're trying to do, but I feel like it might be. I want to just check the total rounds number of this, 90 compared to 60, so it does have more ammo and it does hit harder, and I think it's got further distance on it. So we'll try with that. Does mean that all our weapons are basically plasma, which is not great. We've also got the laser sword though, but
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1 spot. Solo AC. An independent merc. Terminus.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful, Raven.
I've got the number 621. Enemy reckless to rush in.
Code 31A, sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
yeah, this is a much, much stronger weapon, and I can probably get away with, like, just sort of firing it off and, like, not worrying about it afterwards.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1 spot. Solo AC. An independent merc. Terminus.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful, Raven.
You can kind of just one-shot these guys from, like, distance with this thing. This is much, much, much stronger.
Code 31A, sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8. Code 5. Target for termination sighted. Engaging.
Equipped for heavy fire.
AP at 50%.
I am taking more damage, but that's partly because I'm sort of adjusting to this still. And also because this is just a goddamn tough fight.
2 repair kits remaining.
This area's all clear. Keep moving, 621. We're getting readings from inside the wall.
Yeah, I just don't like getting tag teamed. I'm not very good at dealing with it.
We're entering the structure.
Code 1-5, target has breached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units. External comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
The problem with these guys is I still do need to get like that steady hit against them. And they're actually a little bit fast. Like, they're zipping around a lot more than other similar types of units.
Code 5, solo AC.
What if I just let these guys sort of come to me? Can't move back anymore.
1 repair kit remaining.
Code 2-3, attending C. That AC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
That's the new HC. Stay sharp, 61.
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
Target terminated.
Man,
Comms team, come in. Restore the link with the system ASAP.
it's hard to tell what they're charging up for. I can't tell the difference between their melee and their ranged very well. Because they're the same sort of color and they're sort of similar lighting. But, yeah, just a little bit rough.
Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5, solo AC. An independent merc. Moving to terminate.
SG, and are heavily armed.
Come on, where are you? Stop moving around like that.
It'd be reckless to rush in.
Code 31A, sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
I'm piggybacking on SG's Bellius link. Not the most secure of lines. There. I've made sure they can't call home for...
Code 5, target for termination sighted. Engaging.
LCs, they're equipped for heavy fire.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. AP at 50%.
I'm losing more health this time, too.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, no way am I getting through with that amount of health.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence
The
mission.
problem with, like, this is there's always, like, ups and downs with different weapons.
Code 1-5, solo AC. An independent merc. Moving to terminate.
SG,
I kind of have to just wait between shots with this thing.
Got the number, 61. It'd be reckless to rush in.
Code 31A.
Gotta be a little bit more patient with them.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8. Code 5, target for termination sighted. Engaging.
They're equipped for heavy fire.
AP at 50%.
This area's all clear.
That wasn't great, but that was better.
We're getting readings from inside the wall.
2 repair kits remaining.
Kind of overthinking it, I feel like, in some ways, but
They're entering the structure.
Code 1-5. Target has breached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units. External comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
so you lost awareness of me? Weird. Okay. Okay. So we know that we can kind of lure them over here, but I still have to kind of dodge a little bit.
Solo AC. Engaging.
Code 2-3, attending scene. That HC must be our independent Merc. Moving to terminate.
Planetary Closure Administration HC enforcement path.
God.
Stay sharp, 61.
1 repair kit remaining.
Oh god. Let me out.
No repair kits remaining.
That's so hard to dodge.
That comms interference must have been your work too, Interloper. Corpses were your own safe. Violate the law and you'll pay the price.
AP at 30%.
I didn't get the armor up. I didn't know that could happen like that.
With the system ASAP.
I thought you were guaranteed to get the armor at least at the start, but apparently you have to go through the whole animation before you get the bonus from it. That sucks.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5, solo AC.
Ouch.
Merc. To terminate.
SG, and are heavily armed. Careful.
They've got the numbers, 61. It'd be reckless to rush in.
Code 3-1A. Sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
Okay. Yeah, that also kind of sucked, but
Code 5. Target for termination.
practicing getting through these guys like cleanly is gonna be this is not going. I think I got him with that. Okay. Definitely not good on that run there.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5, Solo AC. An independent merc, terminate.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful.
They've got the number 61. It'd be reckless to rush in.
Code 31A, sustaining
Why they
damage.
dodge sometimes and sometimes don't is weird to me.
7-8.
Piggybacking on SG's Melius link. Most secure of lines. There. I've made sure they can't call home for help.
Code 5, target for termination sighted. Engaging.
LCs. They're equipped for heavy fire.
AP at 50%.
This area's all clear. Keep moving, 621.
Okay, that was definitely cleaner, but still not the best I've done.
Repair kits remaining.
I feel like they do expose themselves a little bit. Like, they'll alternate sort of ground and air, and they'll stay on the ground for actually a decent amount of time, so I can get, like, them with the, I can get them with that.
Target has breached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units, external comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
Okay. If I can't get through this, like, one on this one, I'm gonna switch to the other mission, see what it's like, but
Code 5, Solo AC.
this is way tougher than it ought to be, honestly. Just let these guys hop their way over here. I think that actually got both of them. Okay, well,
Code 2-3, attending C. That AC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
Planetary Cruise Administration HC Folsom Crash.
That's the new HC. Stay sharp, 621.
AP at 50%.
God.
AP at 30%. No repair kits remaining.
What the hell?
Target terminated.
It just is relentless, jeez. There's not enough room to, like, maneuver around the way I want to in here. I wonder if there's a way to lure it somewhere else.
Activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
Doesn't really look like it.
Eliminate all PCA forces occupying.
Code 1-5, Solo AC. An independent merc moving to terminate.
SG, and are heavily armed. Careful, Reaper.
They've got the number 62
They're really dodging today.
to rush in.
What the hell?
31A, sustaining damage. Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
They're piggybacking on SG's Melius link. Not the most secure of lines. There. I've made sure they can't call home for help.
Just dodging all my shit today. Sometimes they stand completely still and it's like easy to kill them all, just no problem. And other times they're hopping around like mad. I don't get it. Be consistent, dudes.
Eliminate all PCA forces occupying.
Code 1-5, Solo AC. An independent merc moving to terminate.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful, Reaper.
They've got the number 621. It'd be reckless to rush in.
Code 31A, sustaining damage. Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
They're piggybacking on SG's Melius link. Not the most secure of lines.
I think it's a distance thing, I guess, but like the start distance where they start hopping is actually way closer than I think it is.
For heavy fire.
You're not the damaged one. Well, I guess you are now, but...
This area's all clear. Keep moving, 621. We're getting
It was actually probably one of the best runs I've had against those two.
We're entering the structure.
Code 1-5, target has reached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units, external comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
Hello? Interesting. I probably have to build my way out of this. I probably have to go her heavy. There's just no room to maneuver in here. Or not enough for me to maneuver in here. Maybe if I'm staying like topside I can dodge better, but probably not.
Code 2-3, attending C. That HC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
Analyzing enemy. Planetary Closure Administration HC reports craft.
That's the HC. Stay sharp, 621.
That hurts so much.
Target terminated.
That laser just like
Comms team, come in.
half my health all in one.
System ASAP.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try building for this, I guess. I don't know. I wonder how much energy resist I can get, because it is all, as I can tell, energy damage, and you can get resistance on these things. So you'd want to have as high a possible energy defense. Apparently our head part already has the highest possible energy defense out of the ones that we've got so far, so that's good to know. This one's 436. Get up to 250 without being super heavy, but they are pretty heavy. Still overburdened. I'm kind of surprised by that. These are much heavier legs. Alright, what do we have to get rid of, probably? Did cost us a shoulder mount, but I think we can actually put it back on. Yeah, we can. That generator is really heavy. This is one of those, like, weird things that, like, you don't often think about when you're doing your equipment. It's like, you don't really think about how well your armor core resists certain energy types. And I think I was, like, really poor resistance against energy weapons or something. Because that laser was, like, cutting through me, like, right in half, basically.
Main system activating combat mode.
This is going to be a much slower, much lower performance mech, though.
Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5, solo AC. An independent merc will be determined.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful, Raven.
They've got the numbers system. Enemy reckless to rush in.
Code 31A, sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
Piggybacking on SG's Melius link. Not the most.
Okay, so this isn't going to help us at all against these guys all that much, but it is still actually more armor in general, so we should be okay-ish.
LCs. They're equipped for heavy fire.
AP at 50%.
This area's all clear. Keep moving, 621.
Okay.
We're getting readings from inside the wall.
2 repair kits remaining.
1-5. Target has reached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units. External comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
Okay, cool. This is a much chunkier mech. I'm not super happy about its flight performance. But that's not really the point of it now, is it?
Solo AC. Engaging.
Oops.
Code 2-3, attending C. That HC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
That's the HC. Stay sharp, 621.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
That comms interference must have been your work too, interloper. Cold-blooded mercs, you're all the same. Violate the law, you'll pay the price.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
Only to reach the system. You bleed on same mistake.
Oh god. Okay, that was actually a lot closer though.
Comms team,
I think we can do it with this. I think this is in the realm of possibility with this guy.
Main system.
I think I have to use my armor though.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying.
Code 1-5, solo AC.
An independent merc. Moving to terminate.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful, Raven.
Number 621. It'd be reckless to rush in.
Code 3-1A. Sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
Okay, that's better.
SG's belly is
Getting more used to the sluggishness of this guy.
Code 5. Target for termination sighted. Engaging.
LCs, you're equipped for heavy fire.
Yeah, that went way better. Gotta be more aggressive with the sword against those guys, I think. Although if you whiff, it's pretty bad. Man, I've been doing this one stupid mission for like an hour.
We're entering the structure.
Code 1-5. Target has reached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units. External comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
Okay. I do wish there was a checkpoint like it around here. That would be great.
Code 5. Solo AC.
Ah,
Engaging.
AC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
Analyzing data. Planetary Closure Administration HC
That's the new HC. Stay sharp.
The hell?
Get terminated.
Still knocked that entire time.
Restore the link with
The fact that it can combo like that on something like this is so gross. Means that you can get punished for like whiffing something or getting stunned once.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5. Solo AC. An independent merc. Moving to terminate.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful with them.
I've got the number 621. Enemy reckless to rush in.
Code 31A, sustaining damage. Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
Okay.
They're piggybacking on SG's Bellius link.
Code 5, target for termination sighted. Engaging.
They're equipped for heavy fire.
Doing way worse this time.
Two repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
Nah. Not this run. Just might not be able to do this today.
In combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5. Solo AC. An independent merc. Moving to terminate.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful with them.
I've got the number 621. Enemy reckless to rush in.
Code 3-1.
It's funny when he says that after I've killed them all.
Code 5, target for termination sighted. Engaging.
Heavy fire.
See, how are they staggering me that?
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, no. That first shot staggering me always throws me off because I'm not sure how they're doing that. Like, I shouldn't be getting one shot staggered.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5. Solo AC. An independent merc. Moving to terminate.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful with them.
I've got the number 621. Enemy reckless to rush in.
Code 3-1A, sustaining damage. Request. Code 5, target for termination sighted. Engaging.
Okay.
LCs, they're equipped for heavy fire.
Okay.
This area is all clear.
Yeah, this level just needed a checkpoint. I don't know.
They're entering the structure.
Code 1-5. Target has reached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units. External comms have been compromised.
The randomness on this part is kind of wild.
Forces. We need time to activate the HC.
Two repair kits remaining.
Code 5, solo AC. Engaging.
Code 2-3, attending C. That HC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
Military Closure Administration HC enforcement call.
That's the new HC. Stay sharp, 621.
One repair kit remaining. No repair kits remaining.
That comms interference must have been your work too, interloper. Corpses mercs, you're all the same. Violate the law and you'll pay the price.
God, I hate that beam. It's so hard to dodge.
AP at 50%. Light and ammunition at 50%. AP
I'm dead. Yep.
Target terminated.
I almost feel like I don't want the sword for this, but I do want that for the other guys.
main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5, solo AC. An independent merc, moving to terminate.
And are heavily armed. Be careful, Reaper.
Pick up the number, 621. Enemy reckless to rush in.
Code 3-1A. Sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8. Code 5, target for termination site. Engaging.
Uh,
LCs. They're equipped for heavy fire.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. Two repair kits remaining.
This area is all.
yeah, I'm not feeling that one at all. I think I might just call it quits for the day.
Activating combat mode.
You get to a point where you're just like not focused well enough on the mission, so you can't really do it.
Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5, solo AC. An independent merc, moving to terminate.
And are heavily armed. Be careful, Reaper.
Pick up the number, 621. Enemy reckless to rush in.
Code 3-1A.
I'm not completely out of it. Like, I'm still going through that really well,
7-8.
at least. So I haven't completely had my brains fall out my ears, but like,
Link. Not the most.
Code 5, target for
you
termination
know,
site.
This section being what it is. Like that. That, for example, is just, you know, dumb with me. Everything was on cooldown there, so I couldn't finish him off. Might have been able to do it if I kicked him. There we go. He did get a cheeky bit of a hit on me on that, though, that I don't think he deserved. But whatever.
Code 1-5. Target has breached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units. External comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
The way that your melee doesn't go through walls is sometimes kind of weird, because it always looks like it's going through them, so... It looks like you got them, but then they, you know, you don't. Okay.
Code 5, solo AC. Engaging.
It's so weird how these guys sort of like hop towards you. When they could just do like that, like they could just fly.
Code 2-3, attending C. That AC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
That's the new HC. Stay sharp, 6-2.
That comms interference must have been your work too, Interloper. Code 6 mercs, you're all insane. Violate the law and you'll pay the price.
AP at 50%.
God, I hate this guy so much.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
You lead a big mistake, merc.
He's weakened 6-1. Go for the jugular.
God damn it. Look how low his health is.
Come in. Restore the link with the system ASAP.
Oh my god. I feel like I can do it on one more run if I sort of go with that mentality, but like, holy shit.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5, solo AC. An independent merc, moving to terminate.
They've got the numbers, 6-1. It'd be reckless to rush in.
They're just dodging right now.
Code 3-1A. Sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
They're piggybacking on SG's Melius link.
Okay.
Not the most secure of lines.
target for termination sighting.
Okay.
Engaging.
Okay. That was pretty clean.
We're getting readings from inside the wall.
We're entering the structure.
Code 1-5. Target has breached the facility.
Where's our patrol?
Hmm.
All units. External comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
Ugh.
Code 5. Solo AC. Engaging.
Got them both that time.
Code Tier 3. Attending C. That AC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
Planetary Closure Administration HC enforcement called.
That's the QHC. Stay sharp, 61.
That comms interference must have been your work too, Interloper. Corpses merge your home and safe. Violate the law and you'll pay the price.
One repair kit no repair kits remaining.
Okay. I was feeling that one, and I did say it.
Enemy system cyber. HC enforcement craft destroyed.
Ugh. God.
Nothing left in the vicinity. Looks like you cleaned up.
Did not like any part of that one, man.
Head back to base 621.
Huh, that's weird. I don't feel like there was a choice there, so I'm guessing that means I can't take that other mission.
You again. I'm a busy man, far too busy for the likes of you.
So I hear. Must be a tough time to be the Vesper's deputy commander.
Get to the point.
The plan to raid the PCA. You're going to need more pawns on the board.
Of course, you're here to hawk your services again. Very well. I'll consider that mutt of yours part of the effort.
One more thing. Show my hound some respect. Gen 4's as good a pedigree as any other.
I mean, that sounds nice, except it's not. That's still pretty mean.
One
Eventually the curse will get you too. That's all. Don't forget what I said about putting you to work.
Okay. New parts is exactly what I want to see. Okay, so do I miss out on the ability to do the other mission? Yeah, I do. Okay, so that's what that choice is. It's one or the other. I wonder how that's going to impact the way that this game goes. Pulse missile launcher. Not 100% sure I like that one. I feel like that's something you could easily dodge. That one looks harder to dodge, but it is charged, so... Okay, that's kind of interesting. Damage on this is quite low compared to the thing I'm wielding. The charge attack is also lower damage than the thing I'm wielding, and I think it's higher damage than my uncharged, but that's fine. This does actually have a homing value. Total rounds is a lot higher, but it fires them in 3, so it's actually a little bit lower. Not sure I like this thing. This doesn't look like it'd be a good weapon to me, personally. And I think I can get one for the other hand as well. Shoulder-mounted Gatling gun. This is where I'm kind of used to them being from my old Armored Core 2 days. And of course, there's the other one over here. I'm going to unlock these. There's going to be situations where having access to this is going to be useful. Even if I don't wind up using them. I think this is the new head. This one might be a... This is a rapid scan model that's kind of bad in a lot of ways, but is very lightweight. I think I'm already wearing a heavier weight head, though, so... Let's just go in and reassemble this to lighter variety. No, this is... head that I like. These are actually pretty good legs. Still go with the lighter ones. Wouldn't mind switching to the spring type legs as well. Those ones are always kind of fun. Oh. I just want to get rid of these. Yeah, so there are lighter heads, but I think that they have some problems of their own. This might be interesting, actually. The one that I've got is just kind of a good all-arounder, and it's one of the few things that's giving me a little bit of, like, damage reduction. Even though it's not, like, a ton. The heads don't tend to get super light. Even this one's not, like, that much weight saving, so we're not going much faster with it. Here we go, a little bit of a streamline on the body, making it a little bit lighter. It's got this weird sort of jet intake, and you can actually see through it. Yeah, it's definitely designed to be a race-style variety. This adjusts our generator a decent amount, makes it a bit faster. Defense is absolutely atrocious, but does bring our weight down by just a tiny bit, so actually the head would be even more weight sort of boost there. Alright, well, I'll buy it. Not sure I'm actually going to equip that. Here's lighter arms as well. I don't think that these are going to be better because I want to have like high firearm specialization so I can actually aim my goddamn guns there. Another set of quads. I'll buy them. I'm going to buy these guys. I think these guys also have like higher kick damage when you're using them. Nothing new there, nothing new there, nothing new there. Okay. Well, for the time being, I think this is kind of okay. This does make us even faster, but our boost speed doesn't actually change. Our overall defensive performance is actually considered higher somehow, which is kind of crazy. So we must be getting... I don't know. I don't even know what. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. This seems to be fine. Reverse joiners would be like negatives across the board in a lot of ways. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not 100% on like whether or not I chose the right direction for this. Also, apparently there's battle logs that I could have gotten there, which is... Where? Man, okay, well... I guess we'll take a look at this, and then I'm going to call it quits, because I don't want to finish this.
Hey there, buddy. Got a request from Archibus for you. Here's the briefing from my CO, who came up with the plan. This is V2 Snail. I shall brief you on the operation. You will be under my direct authority. Consider it a rare privilege. We will conduct simultaneous surprise raids on 2 planetary closure administration bases. One is the Hall of Communications base, the relay for comms between enemy squads. The second is the former Bertram spaceport, seized by the PCA for its suppression fleet.
Okay.
V4 Rusty will be dispatched to handle the Hollow base. His objective will be to disable their network and prevent support from PCA elite squads. Raven, during this time you must destroy all the heavy warships berthed at the spaceport.
Presumably he's sending me to get those.
Disruption of PCA comms won't last long. I'll come support you when I finish on my end.
Cool. I'm wondering if like killing these things off is gonna be like because they're sitting at port, they're not that dangerous, but
The corporations will deal the PCA a major blow.
who knows?
Ignore V2's snotty attitude. Just focus on your own work.
All right. Hopefully this mission's easier than the last one because I'll have some room to maneuver. That's really what I want out of this is some room to breathe.
Commence mission. Destroy all the berthed warships.
Code 1-5. Intruder detected.
Sharing all base personnel. Commencing threat evaluation.
I'm on standby near Harlow, buddy. Patch me in. I'll gauge the situation on your end before I jump in. Hey, buddy. We've taken out the relay mast. That takes care of their external comms for now. Keep moving. 4 targets left.
I'm only seeing 3 here. I'm not seeing... Maybe they'll show up like sequentially or something. Ow.
Code 5. Intruder detected.
Threat level 4. Handle it.
Code 5. Target confirmed.
Moving to intercept.
Share
Whoops. Well.
Looks like you got them all, 621.
Now something bad's gonna happen, though. Like, that's the thing.
Bad news. The PCA's external comms are back online. They've got warships heading your way. Hold out till I reach you. There's the catch. Resupply while you can, 621.
Where'd they stick my checkpoint? Not sure actually how badly I need the resupply. Hey there, Uwuzername. I'm not sure actually the proper way to pronounce that. Uwuzername. Uwuzername? Uwuzername? Username?
Enemy detected. They're firing.
Regardless, hello.
Code 5. Target for termination approaching.
Handle it. The main squad will be here soon.
Okay.
Company 621, in front of the base.
Well, okay.
Heavy warships incoming.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, yeah. I understand the name. Just a couple different ways that I could try to process it. Oh no, not these sort of assholes again. Oh, this is where shit goes wrong. Rusty, is that you?
Looks like we've got high-ranking PCA officers. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, good.
I've got your back, buddy. Hope you've got mine.
Yeah, they're probably going to be on our fronts. Either way.
Code 4. Send me what you've got on the target.
Relaying system response. Corporate agency D4 independent mercenary Raven. Data on the mercenary is being checked for discrepancies.
Range that fellows. This means the corp can't afford to shoot.
Ow.
The other's a heavy hitter.
Finish them off, 621. These are elite PCA enforcers, buddy. Don't give them an opening.
Requesting control of the situation. Setting report of this system. Code 7-8. Threat level.
Okay, I think I got them.
Code 780 received. System processing.
Nice work, buddy. Glad you're on my side.
hate that these guys have their own repair kits. It makes sense that they do, but like...
Flight and destination at 50%.
God, where'd he go?
Flight shoulder ammunition at 50%.
We're tagging him with hits, but like he's not taking damage, it feels like. Now he is. No idea what that code number means.
PCA craft destroyed.
Cool. Is that Exterminatus?
I'm picking up something. I've sent you a marker. There's something there.
Cool. Am I supposed to run towards it or away from it?
It's underground.
What is that thing?
Ah! Yeah,
Is that another PCA weapon?
Ow!
I can't get a read on it. This is bad. Just focus on staying alive, 621.
I think you have to hit it right in the face there, but like... The specifics of that, not easy.
Wait, something's wrong.
Hello.
It's changing its behavioral pattern, answering to a greater imperative.
My stream keeps doing this weird thing where like my computer is like having a bit of trouble running both the stream and the game at the same time. It seems to be pretty smooth right now, but there are moments where it just completely chugs, and I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. Okay, I think it ran away, so that's good. But yeah, I think it's actually... My computer's handling this better than I thought it would.
Institute's relics.
So while it is supposed to just be for, like, a real thing that's might happen, it's more at this point just like me being pessimistic.
New friend.
Cool. Okay, I'm surprised that I got through that one cleanly the first time without having to die horribly to that worm.
Situation 61.
I'm assuming I'll have to fight that later.
Institute weapon on us. Arquebus and Balaam have moved to cooperate. IA-02, aka Iceworm. It's a sea weapon. An autonomous deterrent created to protect the coral.
Okay.
If we don't take it out, no one's going to reach the convergence. We'll have a tough fight ahead of us. Everyone's getting involved. 621.
The difficulty spikes in this game are kind of wild. Like, you'll go from a really relatively easy mission like that one to one that's just impossible. And then you get, like, a boss fight and you smash into a wall. That is classic FromSoft, though. They've never been known for their gentle difficulty curves. 3 new messages. God damn.
Heard the news, tourist. Iceworm, huh? You just keep tripping up over the Institute's relics, don't you? Well, I got something that might interest you. Sent you a briefing.
that monster, it's a more pressing matter. Arquebus and Balaam have agreed to a ceasefire and are looking to cooperate for the moment. It'll take time to formalize our agreement. For now, I've sent you another request.
Cool. Great.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated.
Did I unlock more of the arena?
Rank virtual
Yeah.
encounters are now available in the arena. You have entered the upper ranks. May these encounters further guide your technique.
Alright. When you reach sort of a certain point in the arena, you kind of have to actually custom tune your stupid thing for the fights. Sometimes. Sometimes you don't, but... Alright. Okay. A lot of stuff here. Okay, nothing mutually exclusive, though. Cinder Carla is on here. Interesting. Cold Call, Rusty, Honest Brute. Let's see here. I do wish I could unlock more parts, but like I said, that's fine. For now, I'm wondering what kind of weapons would let me, like, do well in this part of the arena. The further you sort of get into the arena, like, the more optimized the builds, but more importantly, the more intelligently the AI pilots act. So you kind of have to be able to deal with them, like, better than you would be able to before, so... Like, is my setup really good against what I'd be facing off in the arena right now? Probably not, but let's see what they're like. Then we'll adjust it afterwards. Is this V8, I think?
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 12, entering rank B.
It's got an assault rifle.
Baron Flower. Call
Oh,
sign
V3.
V3 O'Keefe.
Another one of the Vespers.
Evaluation.
Alright. So I'm not here to win, I'm just here to reconnaissance, but if I can win, that would be great. He doesn't seem to do well against these missiles. It's already forced to terminal armor. I think that he's just weak against this kind of missile. Ow. Yeah, okay.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation.
I kind of feel like this game does need those missile countermeasures. They're really powerful without those existing. It's automatically assigned based on who you're fighting. So everyone that you fight automatically pushes me into a specific arena. So, like, these are AI arena fights. These aren't, like, against real people. I think against real people, I'm allowed to choose the map, or maybe there's a randomized one. Probably depends on what the settings are, but each person you fight seems to have a specific arena that you play them into. So, like, I'm betting this place is going to be like a junkyard sort of place. Cinder Carla is like this weird data junker recycler sort of thing. Looks like she's got a fairly heavy one. I guess we'll try and figure out what sort of thing she's got as well. A lot of this game comes down to like, does your mech counter their mech? And if it does, then you win, and if it doesn't, then you lose. And you can make up for that with pilot skill.
Evaluation program.
Oh, this is gonna be
Number
suffering.
11. Rank. What is this?
Yeah, it's not like the old AC games, yeah.
Kinda creepy to go around ranking strangers, don't you think? Well, whatever.
That is some heavy weapons she's packing.
Some data.
I see she's hacked into the system and is messing with it.
AP at 50%.
Ow.
30%.
She pushes so much pressure out with those missiles, it is kind of crazy. God, okay, I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, literally not entirely sure what the best way to deal with that kind of pressure is, but I feel like what I want is a faster firing main weapon. But I don't actually feel like this is too difficult to fight all. Actually, I could probably go with this. A lot of these are like mission places where they've recycled sort of the map as well, sort of like they did in the old Armored Core games where it's like a specific mission map. It is kind of weird that's like that in some ways to me, but... God. Got her. So the reason I switched to the Zimmerman is just that it's got very good stagger, so if I have a lock on her for like...
It appears the data contained an unauthorized message. We apologize. Terminating evaluation.
Yeah, like the reason I switched to the Zimmerman is like if I'm only going to be able to track her for like 1 millisecond, my options are one of two things. I either go with like a very fast firing gun that I can just like leave the trigger down and have it track automatically, or I can go with the Zimmerman and wait till I'm like got her in the crosshairs for 1 second and then instantly get a stun, because they're very, very high stagger. So that's what we were going for sort of there. I don't like using those necessarily though, because like we don't have them tuned, but let's go with damage control again. Alright, next up is Cold Call. This looks like another heavy. I think I might be able to just kill this guy with missiles again. A lot of people take these like big tank tread guys that are like really tough, but... faster, more agile ones can actually be more difficult to fight.
Number 10, rank B.
What are those? Plasma missiles, I think, and plasma, and then
Call sign. Call
vertical missile launcher and heavy missile launcher. Okay, heavy homing missile.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay. Oh, that's a laser whip. Ow.
At 30%.
Okay, this guy's actually a lot faster than I thought he was. And his weapons are a lot like lighter, faster weapons than I thought they were as well. I think the weapon setup what we got here might work, but I gotta be more careful about the fact that these are actually fairly light weapons. The laser shotgun's actually quite good as a fast weapon. This guy spends too much time in the air for my shotgun to work. Or not shotgun, the missiles. I need to switch out the missiles to the horizontal missiles. Or we could switch it out to something completely different. But this is definitely a guy where I do want the faster tracking type of weapon here. Switch to that, and we want these. These work just better against air targets. They're still not great, but...
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay.
AP at 30%.
Nope. That was close, though. I think I can manage this one. I might want to slightly switch on my main gun, but this one seems to be doing okay.
Main system
I'm not paying enough attention to when he's gonna stagger. If I stay further away, he doesn't use the pulse armor. That's why I didn't move in, but...
Target destroyed.
That's always one of those surprises, like, what kind of armor thing did they take? Or it's not the pulse armor, but the one that does damage. We've almost got the full damage reduction, but... not sure if that's exactly what we want to take. Against Rusty, I definitely want to have like a slightly faster, punchier gun here. The Ludlow would probably be a bit faster. Runs out of magazine like super fast, but is pretty good here. This might also be a Zimmerman type of fight, but... yeah, definitely don't want a burst rifle here. I do like the handgun in these sort of situations. Yeah, screw it, let's try this. I think this is going to be a relatively tough match. The amount of extra money that you get for beating Rusty is kind of interesting. There's a big spike in pay in the arena. You don't get paid much for arena runs, but like...
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 9, rank B. Subject AC, Steel Haze. Call sign V4 Rusty.
Yeah, his is like
Commencing evaluation.
kind of designed similar to how I designed mine.
Main system activating combat mode.
And I do not like fighting the mirror match with the... Where'd he go? What the?
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
That wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. It was actually pretty hard, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Similar to me, he like takes weapons that are actually kind of easy to dodge, but only if you're running a really fast frame. Basically absolutely annihilates anybody who's not like a faster one. Is typically how that kind of goes. And he was dodging a lot of my shots as well, so it was kind of going both ways. I think I've got a better missile launcher than he does for this kind of fight, though. Made a big difference. I'm going to go ahead and get, like, all the damage control ones, just flat out. After that, I'm going to have to get some of these. Like, I might go... I don't know which ones. Melee would also be good. Alright, we got one more guy here. This guy looks heavy, but it's hard to tell from here. This person's actually tougher than Cinder Carla. And got the better of her, so clearly in both ways. I should be using the top downs, I think, against this guy.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 8, rank B, final evaluation.
Yeah, this guy looks pretty heavy, looks pretty slow.
Subject AC, Milktooth. Call sign, Honest Brute.
The top downs hit, like, a decent amount harder is the reason I like them better, and they're more accurate, so...
Activating combat mode.
That wasn't too bad. Those flamethrowers don't seem like they do much.
This concludes B rank evaluation. Well done.
Okay. Well, B rank went down easier for me than C rank, which is kind of funny. Yeah, that guy's just too slow. He doesn't dodge shit. He just sort of stands there and takes it. I kind of wonder, actually, like, looking at the fact there's melee bonus, I wonder if that your energy-based melee doesn't count for that. Well, either way.
Congratulations. You have surpassed rank B. It is a great honor to witness your evolution as a mercenary. All Might exists for all mercenaries.
Cool. Great. Yeah, so that's the entire arena so far. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to do the entire OS tuning on a single run. Maybe you have to do multiple runs to get all that. Well, wouldn't mind getting an additional charge of pulse armor, although I never use it properly. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to take right now. I think we just leave that out for now. But, I mean, interesting that we know that we can beat the Honest Brute now. Still, it is 6 o'clock, basically. It is time for me to call it quits for the day. So, I had fun with this. I'm enjoying this game a lot, but it is hard. It is a difficult game in some ways, and I'm not very good at it, so... Well, I mean, I'm not the worst. I have got the ability to, like, do this crap, but, yeah, you sort of figure out the game, and that's how you get those. Still, either way, hope you found this one enjoyable, and, of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.